Now that was actually very clever. I didn't really think of it. But finally we have hope again. After many twists and turns, things here is gonna be well now, or at least said as it is. And we may even get an explanation of why the chronophage is what it is. The anger and the despair, you were all the way only reviewed in zero, even though I'm also gonna stop that. Last time, Shiki made the choice to make Mother disappear, and she is slowly fading. And Hermito on the Eden Zero realizes that ether is rapidly declining throughout the cosmoses. And if they lose that, eventually humans will die, and so will machines. So, and still shows that Void's plan was very flawed. So, but it actually turns out Shiki had a plan. As Mother slowly begins to fading away, uh, Rebecca wonders that if they had saved Mother, then Witch and Valkyrie would have lost him again. And Shiki don't want to lose anyone, because he's going to make sure our now isn't going to change. And he then begins to explain a new type of plan. He wants everyone to stay alive in this universe, but he's still going to save Mother by using a little bit of a loophole abuse, so to speak. He's actually going to use the chronophage. He connects to the Eden Zero and begins to explain everybody about this. So he's going to change Mother back to her planetary original form by using the chronophage. If he does that, then Mother will return back to the planet form, and thus she will automatically replenish all of the planet. But Wise then points out that after he told them that the planet was dying and had to use the last of its power to overdrive. If they change her back into the planet, it's just going to repeat the exact same thing. So Shiki admits that that's true. After all, Mother has been eaten by the chronophage and turned back to the planet once before. But he also points out it may very well have happened a bunch of times. But this time they're gonna stop the planet from being destroyed. And they all point out that their technology may not be enough to save it, but the civilization wasn't advanced. And many things more, but they're actually gonna bring the future into that Earth in hopes of trying to stabilize it. And they're gonna lower the chronophage here by using the Operation Planet Eater. And Hermit mentions that if they may be able to do that, so he connects to Siggy, and it says that he has to keep Void busy while he can, because if Void finds out what they're gonna do, he's gonna do everything he can to stop them. So Rebecca is gonna use her power to summon the chronophage again, but as we all saw, her doing that will crack her open. So, and Shiki thinks that if they turn by the loophole abuse by turning Mother back into a planet, it will replenish all aether. Still not sure how that's going to replenish all ether, but if that does, then maybe in a way Mother will be saved. And then after that, he will destroy the chronophage, essentially making the chronophage the very last villain of this story, so to speak. So yeah, finally a little chapter I feel a little bit good about. With doing some loophole abuse by making the chronophage eat Mother, turn her back to the planet while she was dying. Of course, that will just revive everyone on that planet back to before. So then they're planning on using the future technology to change that Earth into something else. But as we all learned from our Earth, that will just do war much harder. Or maybe there will be wishful thinking of by changing it there will actually be a way for it to change into a different Earth that we have in our real life. Either way, I like this plan. And if the chronophage can be destroyed after this, that's good. He does seem to be the Acnologia or anything else in this manga. So he's probably the final villain. But yeah, you give me a false if you haven't it.